So it's that time of the week again where I get to sit down and moan to you guys about how bad Reading Football Club are. Listen, it's getting repetitive now. Every single week I seem to be sitting here talking to you guys about how poor Reading are defensively, how poor Reading are in general, how Veljko Paunovic needs to be sacked, how the players don't look like they're putting effort in. And yet again, I am here sitting down talking to you guys this time about Reading's 4-0 loss away at QPR. Now, personally wasn't at the game today, and I'm very thankful for my work for not letting me go to that game today, because honestly, shambles again. We're 3-0 down in the first half. Again, it's just shocking. Honestly, defensively, Reading are awful, and that shows with us now having the worst defence in the league. We're lucky right now that Sheffield United are beating Peterborough, because if we weren't, we're going to be sitting here in the bottom three tonight. And honestly, how the owners have not got it through their skulls that Veljko Paunovic needs the boot. If Veljko Paunovic had any dignity left at this point, the man would walk. Look, let me get this over and done with. First, QPR deserve to win. As I always mention, as always, other team deserve to win the game. Last week I disagreed, thought we were better than Huddersfield, but this week it's the same old story. 4-0 loss this time. Lyndon Dykes played well, and Chris Willock looked like he absolutely run the show from the highlights that I've watched. So yeah, QPR deserve to win the game. Listen, Reading had 3 shots on target from 18. That's not on. I'm talking about the defence being awful, but 3 shots on target from 18 shots? Absolutely not on. Just poor all round again, really. So yeah, QPR fans revel in the glory of winning. Yeah, you beat us again. Doesn't stray from the fact that you guys are the fake hoops. And yeah, just it's not real, is it? You're just not the real hoops. So, moving on now. Poor from Reading again. Listen, Tom Holmes, I said it last time. The bloke loves Reading, don't get me wrong, but it's not centre-back. My heart of hearts, I really do not believe that man's a centre-back. Right back, maybe? Yeah. That guy's not a centre-back. It's not a centre-back. Beating the air for both goals. The marking was shocking for the second goal, I'll tell you that. Lyndon Dykes just had a free header. He might as well have just been in the box on his own. First one, he's just been out-jumped. Like, look, Lyndon Dykes is a big fella, fair play. It's hard to out-jump him, but it just seems to be the same story every week. I seem to talk about Tom Holmes, to talk about some sort of mistake that he's made, and I talk about how the guy's not a centre-back, he's a right-back. But I'm sitting here once again talking about the same issues again. Michael Morrison obviously hasn't been able to shape up the defence. Do you know what? It's not even the defender's fault. In my opinion, it's the player's fault, but it's not also the player's fault. It's the manager's fault, man. The man needs to go. In the game, in the quotes after the game, he said, apart from the 4 goals, we played well. That is the most... That quote right there is honestly the worst quote I have ever heard from a Reading manager. We're getting into Paul Clement territory of awfulness in terms of quotes. The guy's worse than Paul Clement anyway. But the terms, what he said there, what is he talking about? Just what is he talking... I don't understand how the man's employed, honestly. If you were at work right now, let's say you're a manager at McDonald's, and you sweep a few things under the rug, and you cock up on loads of people's orders, and you cock up on the deliveries or whatever, and you cock up on, I don't know, going over budget, you're getting sacked, right? Veljko Paunovic has done a poor job. He needs to get sacked. He's not delivering the results. He's not delivering on anything. His interviews, he's trying to argue with Tim Della after games now. I don't understand how this man's employed. Listen, Club 1871 have come out with a statement saying they're going to protest. Do it. Let's do it. I am more than happy to protest the owners, to protest the manager, to protest the team right now, because honestly, it's an absolute disgrace. Reading Football Club have not won a game at home since October, and they've won now, what is it, 2 games in 14? 2 games in 15, is it? It's absolutely despicable, honestly. It's just such poor form. It's horrible form. Luke Southwood saved Reading quite a bit today. It could have been even worse. awful performance. There's not much I can comment on really, apart from Reading were awful. 2 awful goals. The marking on the corner, zonal marking does not work with Reading Football Club, yeah? So far, in Veljko Panovic's tenure, zonal marking has not worked at all. And it's again another reason for another goal today. It's just the end of the line, man. Honestly, Reading, Dai Young, he claims to watch his games from China every week. Stop bullshitting, mate. Stop bullshitting. Because if you were watching this shit that we have to put up with every single week, Veljko Panovic would have been gone a long time ago. Just stop lying to the fans. Star had their recent Q&A session that they do with Reading Football Club, and they come out and deny the relationship with this Kia bloke. This is the biggest bullshit I have ever heard from this club. It's complete bullshit. The club's saying they don't have ties with this Kia fella. Then why do we only sign players that are managed by this guy who's an agent? He's a cancer to the club. Dai Young has employed this man who he's his friend with from the casino. Well, he's not employed him. He's employed him. He is a cancer to Reading Football Club, and Reading need to get rid of that cancer. Whether that's getting rid of these owners, trying to force them to sell up, or whether it's to get rid of this agent that has not helped us in the slightest. Something needs to be done big time. Because Reading are on a rapid decline. And if reality doesn't hit the owner and the club in the next couple of days, we've got a week off now. Well, we've got 2 weeks till our next game. If reality doesn't hit them, we're going to be in League One soon. If this manager is still here at the end of these 2 weeks, we're down. He's not going at any point. We will be down, and that's it. We're going to be playing League One football next year. We're going to be going and watching the Papa John's Cup. We're going to be watching Reading play Exeter in the first round of the Papa John's Cup, and we're going to hate it. We're going to absolutely hate it. And I'm just fed up with the club right now, honestly. I'm at boiling point. I haven't really lost my rag in any of these videos that I've done recently because it's been too sad. But now I'm at a point where you concede 8 goals in 2 games, and Paunovic comes out afterwards saying that we played well apart from the 4 goals conceded. He's a fool. He's an absolute fool. And the man needs to go. It's as simple as that. That's it, really. There's not much else I can say apart from that, because I'm just repeating myself now for 8 minutes straight. The man's a fool. He needs to go. The owners need to go. Get shot at a lot of them, mate. That's going to be it for today's video, though, guys. Wasn't there personally. Tell me what you thought about the game in the comments. Tell me if you were there. Tell me how awful it was. Just let me know. 2,000 Reading fans went to QPR. Fair play. Yeah. I wish I was there. That's going to be it for today's video, though, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. See you in the next one, yeah? Peace.